So, we are going to start off with our first ever solo TOA, and I'll just take a quick look at the invocations. We've only got it set to 150 at the moment because we don't really have a good stab weapon, so this is what I'm going for at the moment. I'm sure it will change as I find things that work better for me, but yeah, time to give it a go. Chambers of Amascut has 4 bosses that you have to kill before you reach the final boss. Zerker, Kefri, Akka, and Baba, and each of these bosses have a puzzle room at the beginning before you can enter the boss fight. And once you've dealt with these 4, you can take on the main boss fight, the Wardens. Once you've defeated the Wardens, you make your way to the rewards room and hope for a purple chest, which shows that you've received a unique drop. And these are all of the uniques that you can get from Tombs of Amascut, and the only thing that we can't use is the Elidness Ward because it requires 80 defense, but everything else would be great for the account. The Bang is a very strong melee weapon, the Light Bearer restores your special attack twice as fast, Missouri is the best in slot range armor, and the Tumakan Shadow is the strongest magic weapon in the game. With that out of the way, let's get into it. So this is Zebak's puzzle room, and what you have to do for this one is you fill up your water containers at the waterfalls in each corner of the room and water the plant in the middle. And you have to avoid the spikes and the green tiles on the floor, otherwise it reduces the amount of water that you give the plant. And if you do it fast enough, you can get there before the crocodiles come out and start attacking the plant in the middle, which reduces the amount of water that's got into it. And that is a combat achievement for Perfect Krondis. So this is Zebak, and it can throw out magic and range attacks, so you have to keep switching your prayers. And it's got 2 main special attacks as well, where it will send out waves similar to Dragon Slayer 2, where you have to stand where the gaps are, and also it will throw out rocks on the floor with lots of jugs and poison, and if you stand on the poison you'll take damage over and over again every game tick, so you have to push the jugs to the correct position so that they smash and clear the poison so that you're safe from Zebak's roar attack. And the last special attack that it will do is it can send out this big red blob, just run away from it and it shouldn't cause any problems. And that is Zebak down, time for Kefri. And Kefri's puzzle room is made so easy with the TOA helper plugin. You basically have to walk on certain tiles on the floor on that puzzle. This one here is like a Simon Says one, where you have to stand in the tiles in a certain order as they light up. And then the last one, you just have to match the tiles with each other. Hey! Perfect Scarabus, another 5 points. Lovely. The Kefri fight is fairly simple. It will throw out these fireballs that you have to dodge, and every now and then it can throw dung at you, which leaves a trail, but you can position this so that it traps the melee scarab when it spawns, if you stand on the tiles that I've marked. And every time you get its shield down, it will go into this phase where it will spawn a minion and lots of swarms will go towards Kefri and heal it. Just make sure you protect from range from this minion and try to stop as many swarms going to Kefri as possible. And once you take its shield down for a second time, you want to make sure you kill this arcane scarab as quickly as possible, because it can deal a lot of damage if you don't kill it in time. And that is Kefri down. So I forgot to record the solo clip for this, but basically you need to make sure the mirrors hit the other statue at the bottom, and you can then mine this seal in the middle, and that's Akka's puzzle done. In the Akka fight, it constantly changes what it attacks with as well as its overhead prayers, so you need to change your prayers and your weapons accordingly. and it has a couple of special attacks. In solos, it will change your character black. Just make sure that you do not move, otherwise it drops orbs onto the floor, and if you stand on those you do a lot of damage. And then the other one, it's a memory puzzle in the middle where the 4 symbols will light up and you have to walk into that corner of the room in time. And 4 times throughout the fight at certain HP thresholds it will spawn these shadows into the corner, and you have to make sure that you kill one of the shadows before the hourglass timer on the side reaches full, otherwise you'll take a lot of damage. And everybody's favourite part of the fight, once it reaches 0 HP, it will go into different corners of the map and you have to attack him with melee while avoiding the white orbs that deal you damage. There we go, now we've just got Baba to go. This is probably the most annoying puzzle room and takes the most time, but basically it spawns out lots of waves of different enemies that you have to kill according to the combat triangle, and you also have to either use the potion on the vents or repair the pillars throughout the fight. Baba has a few special attacks. One is rocks will fall from the ceiling, and if you're not stood by one of these rocks when Baba throws a large boulder at you, you will take a lot of damage. Another special attack is if you see these black tiles on the floor, make sure you stand far away from them, otherwise you'll take damage. And also make sure you kill the baboons when they come out, because they cause a lot of problems if you don't. Twice in the fight at 66 and 33% health, Baba will throw you to the back of the room and spawn these rolling boulders. You simply have to attack the weakened one and make your way to the front of the room. That's Baba down. Time for the main boss fight. Phase 1 of the Warden fight is fairly simple. You have to make sure you block off one side of the room, otherwise you'll get 2 special attacks happen at the same time that you cannot avoid. And you just continue to attack the obelisk and avoid these special attacks. Once you've taken down the obelisk, the Warden from the other side that you blocked will come out and you can attack it. And depending on the prayer that it's using, you'll have to attack it with either mage or range, and it has a few special attacks that it can do. It can do a windmill along the floor that you have to avoid. A similar attack where these lasers appear and you have to avoid them, as well as throwing out orbs that explode. Once you get its shield down, it will throw out this core that you have to attack with melee, and it will always hit a max hit, so Dragon Dagger special attack is ideal for this. And you repeat these steps until the Warden has no health, and you move on to phase 3. In phase 3, the Warden attacks different sides of the room, so if you get into the pattern of standing on the right hand side, then the left hand side, then the middle, then you will avoid these attacks. At certain HP thresholds, the Warden will send out these skulls that you can only attack with melee, and once you attack all of them, it deals damage to the boss. And on the second and third time, it will spawn 2 of the bosses from within the raid that will start sending out attacks. So make sure that you pray accordingly to the boss on the left and avoid the falling rocks from the boss on the right. Once the Warden is hit low, it will heal some more hit points and go into phase 4, where you have to carry on praying against the minion on the left, avoiding the rocks on the right, and now there is lightning that spawns, as well as the tiles of the room getting smaller and smaller the longer you take. Once you get through this, that is the raid completed. There we go. Our first solo regular TOA. Right. Not expecting any purples because it's only roughly a 2% chance. No purples. But yeah, with solo 150s it looks like we're roughly a 1 in 50 chance to get a purple. So we're going to be here a while. Well, there we go. New personal best. Slowly starting to get the hang of this, and we're bringing in more and more items as we go. Like, I've got the leaf-bladed sword now just because it is a bit better than the icamRS mainly for Akka. Oh no! Oh no, that's embarrassing and bad. I'm gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god! What has happened? Oh my god, you're right. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. So because I'm using the Boffer here, because my stab weapon is awful, I've realised if I can make it to the top, I can just carry on attacking with range while it does the boulders for some free damage, because he only stops doing it if you hit him with a melee attack. So that's good to know for the future. It's definitely not a PB because of the 4 down, but do we get anything? What KC's at? 9 KC. Good luck, thank you. I'm not going to milk it too much. I'm going to run over, slowly pan it down. Oh, it's white. Did you get the thread at least? Hey, there we go. Lovely stuff. Do I use that on that? I do. Lovely stuff. Nice to get that out of the way. Making me feel sick. There we go. 10 KC. Well, it's roughly a 1 in 50 for a purple in these raids, so not expecting a purple for a long time, but slowly chip away. Oh, never. Jesus! 111! 15 KC. Hearts up and Goblin Salute. That's what's going to do it. I'm zooming in so I don't see my key on the side if it's not purple. Oh my god! Oh my god, we've got one! Oh my god! Holy sh**. That is our first purple at TOA. 15 normal KT and 7 entries. The only thing that we can't use is the ward. So I will be happy with anything but the ward, even the ring. Let's see what it is.
No! God!
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. We need it at some point. That's our first purple, and that means we get a 2 down at the Warden. We take it. Oh, a new PB. Right. Do we get the back-to-back? I'm not walking. I'm sprinting there. Give me my back-to-back.
Nice.
This game's too easy. It's too easy. What the f***? I've just got a back-to-back purple in a 150. If this is a ring, I'm not going to be happy. Come on. Come on. Please be the Fang. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's a best in slot body. What the f***? Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. Oh my Christ. Alright, do we get a back 3 back? Surely we can. No back 3 back. Let's see if we can get anything from here. Gem, maybe. I mean, I was going to moan at that loot, but I can't moan after I've just gotten 2 purples. Back to back, 15 and 16 KC. Oh, combat achievement. What's that? 25 overall KC, I'm guessing? That was a perfect Warden as well. No damage. Good luck, me. Not even looking. Slow zoom out as we run up. I mean, we can't expect a purple for a long time. Oh, elite clue. I thought while we're in the swing of TOA, I'll try and get a few of the easier combat achievements out of the way. So this one is just to kill Zebak with melee only. It's a little bit rough with just a leaf-bladed sword, but that is 5 combat achievement points right there. And that is for a perfect Zebak as well. Need to have all the invocations on for that one. So, straight from one raid into another. We're now going to try out some Theatre of Blood for the first time on the account. And I'm not going to walk through the rooms like I did with TOA because it's just so in-depth. But there are 6 bosses in TOA. There's Maiden, Bloat, Nilo boss, Sotoseg, Zarpus and Verzik at the end. And these are all the unique drops that you can get from there. This one's not as good as TOA for me because I can't use the Avernic Kill or any of the Justiciar armour. But we're going to be hunting for the Rapier, the Sanguinesti Staff and the Scythe of Vitter. And that is Maiden down. Finish off Bloat. Nilo boss done. Oh, I've still got it. And Sotoseg. And Zarpus down. It's been pretty smooth so far. Time for Verzik. Oh, tank died, so it's on me now. Gaming. And there we go. Our first KC at the Theatre of Blood. 25 minutes. It's not too bad, really. Considering my stats and my gear. I mean, I did get hard carried by 2 scythes, but yeah, deathless in our first run through. What do we get? And that's why I love Tom. Look at all those herbs. Oh, Roz got PK'd. That's not... Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be a long bloat. What was that? 5 minutes? 4:52. At least we don't wipe. Oh no. I was an idiot. Why was I that low when... after... Thank you for the carry. I just decided I didn't want to eat. No purple. What am I doing? That should be the melee one. Lovely. Another KC down. That's 4 now. No purple. Go on, go on. That should be 2 down, right? Yes, another combat achievement. Right, I still don't have this on my main account. That is perfect Zarpus done. Oh, got really lucky with the spawns of the exhumed. And that should be 5 KC at the Theatre of Blood. This is honestly my favourite raid. It's just so nice once you learn the mechanics of it. And no purple. So, this week, Jagex released Desert Treasure 2, and honestly, it's been the most fun I've had in a long time on this game. Me and a friend ran through the quest on release without a guide, and it was just so much fun figuring it all out. Figuring out the mechanics of the bosses, and the Awakened versions are great too. But it's been a few days, so we're going to run through it on the Zerker account now. That was very sloppy, but he's dead.
Wow!
Oh my god! What the f***? What the f***? I just got the pet in the quest! What the f***? Oh my god! Oh my god, look, it's a spoon! And another spoon! And another one! And another one! And another one! And another spoon! There's another spoon! There we go. Desert treasure too. If you enjoyed the video, remember to drop a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and it doesn't cost a penny. And make sure you check out my Twitch. More than likely, if you click down below, I'll be live right now. I'll see you in the next one. A massive shout out to our elite channel member, Luke Marston.